So the market trends. So far we already discussed market validation, market size, market structure, and there is a fourth element that I consider highly important, and this is the market trend or the market trends. There can be different types of trends, and they can go in different directions, and they can have different origins. And I think one of the most important trends is the overall growth pattern. So is the market growing or isn't it growing? Good example is the market for food and everything that is connected to it, food and drinks, for example. It's a growing market, basically because the population is growing on the one hand. On the other hand, the demand in Asia is growing because a lot of people the incomes increase over there significantly, and that makes the markets more and more attractive. So you have an overall positive growth pattern when it comes to foods and drinks. You could also see shrinking markets where the size is decreasing. That could be something like it's hard. It's always a little bit harder to think of the markets who are getting smaller, in my opinion, because I'm always used to find those markets who are growing. But I would say that one of the markets in Germany, for example, that is definitely shrinking is the one for nuclear power, because we decided to exit that one. Another example would be the market for non-touchscreen cell phones, like the Blackberries. I think that market is shrinking as well. So this is one source of origin. Then you can take a look at technological trends, and that's also very important. For example, there could be an underlying trend that supports the adoption of your solution, like 5G. If you need to transfer big amounts of data through the mobile network for your solution to work, and right now you can do that like in 2 cities because they have 5G, and then you could say, our solution will be more and more applicable in the near future because 5G will become more and more predominant. And that's really important to understand these trends as well. And the third type of trend that could happen is legislation and social trends. And of course, all these trends can be interconnected. One of the social trends I see in many countries right now, especially in European countries, is sustainability. Social trends have the potential to become legislation trends if the political climate, I would say, changes in such a way that the social trend is so strong that politicians are forced to or willing to adopt the law, the legislation. And sustainability is definitely one of these topics where you can see new laws being made. And that's also a very important source for trends, and you should be aware of them as well. The trends can be added, for example, to the market size slide. It can be a separate slide. That depends on the degree of detail that you want to give it. Overall, I think it's the most important fact that you have considered it and that you know the trends and that you show some degree of trends in your pitch deck as well. That's already it regarding the market trends. In the next video, we're going to summarize all the stuff we talked about before by discussing the typical errors. Looking forward to see you then. Bye-bye.